But yo,
Great.
dude, what's up? What have you been picking up, man? Show me some cards. I got some nice cards to show you, bro.
I've been moving, so my pickup game hasn't been crazy, but I got one thing that you're gonna enjoy, and I have another story behind it. I think I was telling you the other day. So I picked this up maybe a few weeks ago. It's a Bruno Sammartino auto on this 19. It's a 77 Sportcaster. They, different athletes they had, and this one was it's JSA certified, but you can't. I don't know if you could see it that well. It's in pen.
Yeah, no, look, it's dope, man. That is a great card, bro. Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno Sammartino was a little before our time, but I remember my older uncles. For Italians, bro, like Sammartino was like the god, in wrestling. Yeah. So I thought it was just something cool to have in the collection, Yo,
dude, you always find like the dopest pieces. That is really, really fresh, man.
I don't even know. It was one of those nights you're just searching and you come across it like after an hour and you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But I got a quick story. So I go to Target, obviously, here and there, whatever, grab a few things. And for the last, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months, maybe even more, I haven't seen cards at all in Target. So I don't even bother going in there to grab something for the kid or just grab something to rip. So the other day I'm walking through and I see a bunch of hockey cards and I look to the right and I see some Mosaic Saka cello packs. I'm like, oh, shoot. I was like, oh, Saka's fun to rip sometimes because, you don't know much about it. You learn. And then you might know a few guys, you hit a superstar or something from the World Cup, you remember, whatever. So I grabbed like 2 of them. First one, I got a few, whatever. The second pack, I open it, and I'm going through a few cards. All of a sudden, I see a card turned over. So I'm like, oh, maybe I got like, some parallel joint or whatever. I turn it over, and I see this. Now,
bro, that card's crazy.
Now, bro, I don't even know anything about this dude, right? So I say, oh, wow, that's pretty dope. I got an auto in a cello pack. I turned it around. Bro, it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
So I start looking this kid up. Bro, this kid's got he's like a phenom kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I start looking on eBay, and this card in a 10 is a gold that it's a 10 just sold for $1,100.
Wow.
This is the 3.
Bro, that's crazy, man.
I mean, it's a beautiful card too.
It is, man.
I mean, once again, Mosaic has some of the most, the Mosaic basketball, football, and now looking at the soccer. I mean, just look at that card. I mean,
crazy, man. It's really nice. I forget that Panini also has a lot of soccer too. Like Topps just has the Champions League or whatever. Yeah, Panini got a lot of stuff going on.
So I think I'm gonna send that off. Now, we were going before about PSA. The Express is what, 150 now from what I was looking on their website. Yeah. What do you think a card like that? Do you send that to PSA? Obviously, it's worth some money. Obviously, so I won't be losing money on it. You know what I'm saying? If I know a 10 sold for that raw, that 10 sold raw of that card. So what do you think? Is it something you sent to PSA or something you say, you know what, let me go to HGA with these new kids and maybe get an ill color match thing. So, and you do that for half the price for Express.
Yeah, that kid sounds like if you tell me he's like a crazy phenom, you got a number to 3 auto. I would say I think PSA is a good look, but the only thing is that if they know the card's worth, like you're not going to pay that like Express level $150 because that's like cards up to 500. So this card, instead of like $150, it might be like $5 to get that card graded.
What? Hold up. Let's look up.
Depending on what the comps are. And the problem is when you send it to PSA, they determine it. So they'll be like, yo, your card's worth X amount of money. We're going to upcharge you. And it's significant upcharge. It's not just like $5,
We'll see, like with HGA, obviously you're not comparing it to PSA, but they're basically giving you, it's the price. Here's the price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, HGA, I know HGA gets a lot of respect from like people who collect PSA. And, I haven't dealt with them, but I think their cards are awesome. The way they do business is awesome.
Oh, wait a sec, Joe. Here it is. Their express for 150 is the maximum value of 2,500.
Okay, so you're probably good. You're probably good. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But if that card gems, bro, and that thing's worth like 6 G's, but whatever.
Now
then you don't care.
Now it's three. Now you're talking about 300.
Right. But but say if they tell you, like I remember when I had my cards with Gem Mint, right, that I used to submit, and the cards was like, I don't know, like 271 for this particular batch. This is when it was much cheaper, 12, 15 bucks a card, whatever it was. But then all of a sudden it was like, yo, no, it's actually 380 or something. And the reason why was because they were like that remember that last one that I pulled out and I had all those gems coming, gem after gem with the Tatis?
Yeah.
That one, the price went up like it's, you know, 80 bucks or something. They absorb some of that when you deal with like a subgroup. So that's cool. But if you do it by yourself, I know these guys do. They're awesome. But if you do it by yourself, it might be like, but listen, if you got cards at
Bro,
PSA,
listen, my thing is if that 1 to 10 sold for 1,100 raw, and if I got a gem 10 on that, bro, I'll pay the 3 bills.
Right,
Easy.
right. If they tell you it's 500, but you know you're gonna flip that card for four clips, you're good.
And listen, I'm not a soccer guy, so for me, even if I spent 300 and I sold it for $2,000, I'm good. Like in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know, bro, I posted it on Goat Jerseys. Yo, I couldn't believe how many people like you selling that. Yo, he's in my collection. I PC this guy, and I'm like, you know what? I would love to put that in some kid's hands that collects him.
Sure.
You know, why am I going to sit on it? Like, whatever. Like, it's not doing anything for me. But yo, if I could grade that, I spent $10 on the pack. So if I spent 300 and I spent with shipping, I ended up spending 330, and you sell it for $2,000. That's a great flip. That's my mindset. But I think PSA, for the fact that it's so rare and there's only 3 of them, I think it's like has to be a PSA card. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, honestly, with that kind of a card, with that kind of new modern market, with the overseas and the soccer and all that, bro, those dudes are all about the PSA, I think.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, you can't think of a better flip because, you know, it's like sometimes, you know, I'll go buy hockey, you know, just because I love hockey. So I'm not a big hockey collector guy, but I'll buy it. But if I pull a card I like, I'm not going to sell it. But like if I walked in and I was like, all right, whatever, let me buy this blaster of soccer for $20 and I pulled some monster, I'd sell that, get a Clemente rookie or something crazy, bro. That's the game. You got to make a video in a couple of months talking about, I took this card, I spent $10, then I spent another $300 to get it graded. And now I have some ridiculous, like, I mean, depending what you want to do with it. You never know.
No, but of course, I just, some sick, I copped a root joint, like a,
yeah, man.
Never know.
Yep. That's a good story, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's dope. I was out in Vegas and I went to a couple spots out there, bro. Like Vegas is kind of crazy. It's so break centric for the most part. Like most of the stores, like they have modern cards. They have a couple of slabs. I did find a good store that I got some nice deals on. The Marino rookie, bro. I mean, you know, I know you have it in the auto. This just always wanted this card. It's an 8. I got it for $100. You know, like I feel like kids
are way undervalued. Marino's way undervalued.
Oh my God, dude. The guy's a Hall of Fame legend, one of the best QBs in history. And people want to spend crazy money for kids who are going to get, you know, their arms blown out in a couple of years. I got this Marino, bro. You know, rated rookie. This probably gives them these $50, like whatever. I was on vacay, bro. So money, if I made a few bucks gambling, I would spend that. Or if I saved a few bucks gambling, all right, I'll show you the last 2 from a 57 Whitey Ford in a PSA 4. Yeah, $50. I'm gonna say no, bro. $50, and then one other one, bro. I know you're gonna love this. I got 2 more to show you. Let me first show you this 74 Kellogg. I got this for $19 online. Ken Singleton in the Expos jersey.
Come on,
74.9, dude. How dope is this, bro? $19, bro. I mean,
put it a little closer.
This card is like. I love Ken. You know, I know you love Ken Singleton. That guy's such a great announcer. He's so slept on as an announcer.
Awesome, you know what's funny? My mom used to always say Ken Singleton is a classy man. You know, like she loved him because he was such a classy guy. And he's from Mount Vernon, from around my way.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a class act, bro. I mean, the guy's just a total gentleman, baseball genius. Dude had
He's a
an awesome
really good,
career.
really good player too. Like can't
Yeah,
sleep
man.
on that dude. Like, dude, check that kid's stats. He was
Ken
a hell of a
Singleton
player.
wasn't a joke, man. He wasn't a joke. And then this one, dude, 58 Berra in a 5.5 for $125 in Vegas, bro. I feel like these guys, like, dude, if I tried to buy this card in New York, bro, shit would be like $400. They just don't. I feel like they don't
look
care
at the
about
color.
grading
Look at the
cards.
colors on that, though, man.
Bro, this card, man. You said something like one time when you were like, "Yo, do you have one of that dude slabbed?" And I'm like, "Yo, that's really what it's about. Like, I don't have a slab Berra. I don't have certain slab cards, and I want them. So, but let me just show you one crazy card.
Bro, you gotta appreciate. Sometimes it's not even about the grade; it's about the pop on the card. Because those old era cards had some of the most amazing colors, and it's like, yo, I would rather take a popping 3 on an old card than like a 5 or 6 that's perfectly, but it doesn't pop. You know what I'm saying? Those old cards, man, you need that color, you need that pop.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. Some cards, it's funny because you'll see 2 cards that are exactly the same card, and one of them's rich with color, and one of them, like I remember, I have 290 Donruss, Ken Griffey Jr. cards, and that's the one where he's like on his knee, and the sun's right behind him. You can't see his face. It's like everything's all messed up, but one of them looks really nice. The other one is just you can't even see him. So, but if I know what you're saying, like if the one that was super rich was a 5 and the other one was a 10, like, I mean, we're talking about a modern card here, but with the old cards, totally, man. I agree.
Definitely.
And then here, speaking of pop, like I showed you this, I picked this up for $50. I mean, bro, this is the nicest card from that era that I have in that condition. It's crazy.
Man.
Like,
the condition on that, bro, is crazy.
Dude, Royal and Queens right now, like since the National, there are people just selling their collections. And this one guy came in, dude. Bro, this guy has this sharp, say 2 little boxes like this big, top loaded. Mays, Aaron, the mantles they took out to grade. They sent the mantles away.
Yeah.
But Mays, Aaron, McCovey, Gibby, Koufax, like just ridiculous cards in good shape. You look at the prices, they were like $200, $150. But if I pull one out, I'm like, he'll be like, give me $90. He's like that dude. So this one,
he's just like whatever. Give me that.
Like he doesn't care. Good guys. And then these 2 cards, 2 mantles, bro, for $100. Like I can't say no to this.
That's crazy.
Right? Like this one has a tiny flaw. You can't really see it, but this will it'll get a good grade. This will be like a 5 or a 6. And this
the
one,
other
bro,
one,
like,
the colors in the other one. Look at that.
Bro, and this is like, look at how sharp this card is, bro. Like, this card's crazy. This is a crazy card. So this is another one.
You might have to grade that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna send that.
SGC.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about SGC in a minute, but check it out. This is the card I want to show you, bro. I got this in Vegas at Ultimate Sports Collectibles. It's a good store, man. That's the one store, man. I told you I couldn't find any old stuff, and I went in there. They have just a huge case of like old raw, bro. I had to buy it $125, man. The Scooter rookie, bro. This card's crazy.
What?
$125. Like, this is going SGC, right? This is going to, bro. What? I've been holding back to show you this because it's going SGC tomorrow, dude. But like, I could not say no because
how did you not show me that, man?
Bro, I had to hold this.
I'm proud of you that you held it off for the show because I'm bugging right now.
Bro, yeah, dude. Like, just to have this card, I mean, it's cool because this is this is considered. There's 2 Rizutto rookies that I'm aware of. There's the one that he's on the card with another dude, and it's like pre-baseball, but I'm pretty sure this is his first legit rook. This is considered his rookie.
That's considered his rookie, yeah.
Bro, I've been having this for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, I've been so crazy. I just want to text Joe a picture of his card, and then I'm like, I got my my SGC. I'm sending that card and these 2 like this week. These 2.
You got you know what? Those like that Rizutto card is so like like you gotta like that thing has to be in a slab because those
Yeah.
cards, you know what I'm saying? Like they're so delicate. You got to be careful with those.
Yeah, bro. Like this card, it's not in good shape. Like it has a little bit of dirt on the top right, and the corners are shot. But this card, even like I've seen really high grades of this, bro. It's just that this set's just drab. It's black and white, and like this is a weird. He looks all like puffed up in here. Meanwhile, he's like 140 pounds in real life. So,
that's great, bro. I mean, Rizutto, bro. It's Rizutto. Yeah. We always talked about it, But now you got Rizutto and Bill White's rookie, right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, man, that's cool.
That's dope.
So, also, I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about, like with Topps, right? And just because, I thought this was weird. Like, so we haven't heard anything official from Topps since this happened. It's happened like almost a month ago now, right?
Yep.
Whole situation. So haven't heard anything from Topps. And even though like I tend to agree with the general consensus that Topps will be bought out and all this stuff, but man, if Topps, like I was thinking about this, George Steinbrenner owned Topps. He'd be like, nah, you're not buying me out. You never know who owns Topps. I mean, they may not be in a position to because they're shareholder. I mean, I don't know what's going on that end, but like if Topps is, I understand that Fanatics is a $14 billion company. Topps is a $1 billion company. $1 billion companies, that's nothing to sneeze at, man. That's like a serious company, right? So my question is to you, how much of that is baseball, do you think? Like if baseball's removed, is Topps now a $500 million company? Because if they have the soccer, but I don't know what else they really have now, bro. Like what else do they got? They got the wrestling.
Yeah, I mean,
the UFC, right? Like,
but my whole thing is how can Topps not be baseball? Like it's just like if Topps becomes something else, it's almost like it's not even Topps. Like it's just forget it, right? Like Topps is baseball.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, how can they go on doing something else? Is what I'm saying. Like
right for 25 years. 25
and also
years.
will Fanatics buy out Panini and buy out? Well, they may just try to buy everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Because from what they're saying is they want to be, which I don't know about, but they're trying to say they want to be the buy the card, you sell it. I mean, you buy the card, you send it to them, and they grade it too. They want to be a one-stop shop. But I don't know how I feel about buying cards from somebody and have them grade it.
Yeah. That's interesting you said that. I was thinking about this recently. It's funny you said that because I was like, if Topps decided to grade their own cards or just grade cards in general, if they're grading their own cards, they're grading things that don't belong to them. But at the same time, and so they're not giving value technically, but they're assigning it a grade, which gives it value. So like, it's kind of weird if Topps is like, all right, we'll grade any card, say they did that. And they were like, nah, the Panini, we're not going to give that a high grade, or they can make their own products, I don't know, because Topps doesn't make the prices for the cards. We do, the collectors. So it's a weird thing, but that is just too much, man. That's just the whole corporatization of like the world. Like, everything has to be in one spot, like Amazon. I'm not feeling that at all, dude. No. And I'll tell you, like, if Topps decides like, we're not going to sell, it's almost like ridiculous pressure on Fanatics. Like how much pressure if Topps is just like, whatever, dude, we're good. We're not going to do anything. We're not doing that. Now Fanatics has this like unbelievable pressure on them. Like, now we have to do what Topps did. Yeah. I find the whole thing crazy, bro. I was thinking about, Manfred, man. Manfred is the worst person to have as the owner, as the representative of the owners right now, because this move, for example, just shows, and a lot of his moves, he don't care about baseball. He's all about business. And years ago, when Bart Giamatti was the commissioner, there was a player, I forget who it was, who was like, I don't think it's really a good idea to have this guy as a commissioner because he's like a fan. And I look at that now and I'm like, don't you wish the commissioner was a fan of the game and not some nerd that never played baseball? Probably. I mean,
bro, but it's like the way of the world now, right? Like you just said, everything's about money. it's not about people's feelings or what's right and wrong. It's like, all right, yeah, we'll buy everything and you got to fuck with us and you can't fuck with no one else, only us. You know, this is not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's going to work. This is what I'm saying. I feel like, I don't think the hobby and collectors are just going to one day go, oh, okay, Fanatics, yeah, we're good. Isn't it like you might lose a lot of people, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever's going on, I don't feel like it's going to go that smoothly for them. That's just my way I feel. Hey, listen, if they prove me wrong and in a few years they doing everything, and I can't see it right now being a smooth transition. Everybody's like, oh, cool, yeah, we'll go with Fanatics. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Especially like with the Bowman, you know, like Bowman people are crazy. I'm in these Bowman groups online that I see the stuff that these guys are about. I mean, bro, the Bowman Chrome people drive the rookie chase more than anybody, man.
Yep.
Like, they really do, man. No one's paying that money. Like, it's like, all right, cool. You got a Mike Trout rookie, a gold one, awesome, bro. But this dude got the 2009 Bowman refractor auto that there's only like, you know, whatever amount of, and like that subset of people doing that is so vital for the hobby that I don't know, man. I just, like you said, bro, I cannot see them doing this without Topps somehow. I just don't see
I know.
I don't see
I don't. I mean, hey, listen, they might prove us wrong. Time will tell, but it's really not that far away. And you would think within the next year, we would hear a whole lot of shit of what they plan to do. Because you can make statements and do all that, but that shit don't work. Statements, and I want to see videos. I want to see shit on the screen. I want to see,
right.
You know, show me what you're going to do, because anyone can write something down. If you look at a lot of these grading companies now, these guys are always online. And, you know, even HGA, you know, I follow them, and the CEO, the owner, whoever else, you know, he's on there talking once or twice a week about the company. He'll break cards live. He talks, he answers questions. That's what you need. People want to be able to see it. This world now, everything is a statement, or right? You know, you're right. Where's the communication? I want to see you. What are you going to do? Tell me. So,
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
it's
man.
a few years away, but you just made a big decision that's changing the hobby. Get someone that you're going to have handle stuff and talk about it. Talk to the people, get them going, you know? So until I see that, there's really, I can't even fathom what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing. Like, to me, it feels like some kind of political appointment, you know, where they're like, we're going to get this guy. He's never done this before. He's made tons of money doing something else. He's never even stepped into this arena, but now he's going to do it. I just feel like, again, we could go on for hours about it, but we'll see, bro. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I agree.
You want to wrap it up with some quarter classics?
Yeah, let's do it, brother. I got to pick which one I'm going to do, bro. They're both pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one. All right. So growing up, you remember Louis Polonia, right?
Yeah.
I remember he got hit by a pitch, or he did something. He charged him out and friggin' drop kicked somebody with his spikes on. He was a wild dude. He swung at everything. But this ain't even it. The back of this card, dog. This kid is on the base pass with a bat, bro. Yo, this is the most fraudy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, they took a picture like, yo, these old school cards, bro. Like the photography and like that, they just did funny shit, bro. And they made it fun. Like the front, they got this kid with it, and then he's on the base pass with the bat. Like, that's, I don't know. Awesome. It's just it's some funny shit, man.
Nah, that's really cool, man. You know, I agree, dude. Upper Deck. Yeah. You know, when they first came out, I wasn't a huge fan of them, but like, you got to give it to them, man. Their photography just blew everybody out. Not only was it better quality, but they were doing more interesting photos. Just cool stuff, you know? Dope. Like homeboy on the cell phone. Remember that one? Is it Cal Ripken? He has like the 85 Harlem cell phone. That shit.
Bro.
Yeah. Like, who does that?
They were definitely ahead of the game in terms of being creative. Their creative side was really dope.
Yeah.
What you got?
I got anyway, I'll just show you guys this. 1998 Flair. I mean, you could find this in a quarter bin for sure. A 98 Flair. I feel fake because I didn't get it out of the quarter, but this is a 1998 Flair Wave of the Future insert. This card has like water inside of it. Such a weird card. This is Juan Encarnacion.
Bro, actually,
Rookie card.
that's a card. That's a dope card, bro. That's
It's a
ill.
weird
Yo,
card.
I've never seen that card ever.
Yeah, I mean, yo, I have see the weird thing is that with these cards, because of like the nature of how it's built, it always looks kind of foggy. It doesn't really look that good. But
Yeah.
I have a Todd Helton one too. Todd Helton rookie of that somewhere
Oh, nice.
too. So it's a cool card, man. Like I got to look at the pop report on those, man, because that's like from that same phone. Remember they used to give those weird phone kind of cards in the 90s, like his inserts. I remember like, so yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. This is the one that I want to find. The one I got, bro. You'll laugh when you see it. It's one of the
Next
funniest
week,
cards.
bro. Hold it for the next one.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yo, that was a dope reveal, bro.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That Trout Jam 10 was a beauty. That and the Ripken for me was, I mean, the Mookie autograph. We got to, on the next episode, let's do a homework and find out the pop on that, because that's interesting, because it feels like it's a low pop card, but I'm kind of curious to see that. But
yo, guys, thanks for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight, and we'll be back with a new one, hopefully with some guests on. Peace.
Peace.